Going to try and do a test of the basic weeding functionality with this robot with its cultivator attachment on it today. It's quite sunny, which makes filming quite difficult, and to introduce you to the touch screen, the new touch screen. Oh, look at that. So let's just put the machine out of gear, make it safe, and restart the app so that it picks up the waypoints that it's going to use. Restart, yes, let's restart. Oh, look at that. So, I don't know if you can see this, should be looking at 24 waypoints. Look at the accuracy, that's quite useful, 16 millimeters. We've got those encoder readouts there, wheel encoder, horizontal encoder on the implement, wheel encoders on the implement as well. The drawbar encoder is on the drawbar. We've got an extendable drawbar, which put it into auto mode here. Should help as she goes. Just going to slowly get it into position on the bed before I turn the hydraulics on. It drives so lovely and slowly. It's fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Look at that. I think it goes at something like 100 millimeters per second, which is, sounds really fast, but it's millimeters per second. As she goes. What's the speed of this at the moment? It's going at about 75 millimeters per second. Fantastic. That's what we want when we're testing machinery. Drive it really, 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 really slowly. I wonder if I got that. Oh, I'm still on the front loader, so whilst it's just edging onto the bed, I'll use the multiplexer to engage the rear hydraulics. So if I did that now, it should operate. Let's try running the claws. There she goes. It's quite slow at the moment because the engine revs is quite slow. But when it gets into position, I'll turn the revs up and get some speed on the claws. But yeah, everything's really nice and well controlled, which is really good. Let's stop the machine. There she goes. It's not actually on the bed properly yet because it takes a little bit of time for it to align. So it's quite likely that if we started weeding now, we're going to rip up some crops. But we could start doing like a bit of a simulation. I don't want to destroy the crops, that's all. I know that the wheels aren't in position, but let's just speed it up to start with. We'll lower it down a little bit, and when I got a bit of confidence, I'll lower it down a bit more. I just don't want to destroy my lovely crops, which is what it's going to try and do. Mostly because I'm just trying to film it at the same time. It's just really hard. So let's get that speed going nice and slowly. There she goes. Oh, let's try again. Remember, this is like literally the first test, so things are going to be awkward, and I'm filming it. It's really, really, really difficult. So I'm controlling the claw to get it in position. When I feel confident that I'm not going to just destroy the crops, I'll lower it down a bit. It's looking good. It's looking all right. So let's try lowering it down a little bit. A bit close. It's in the soil a little bit. Let's ramp it up a bit. There she goes. I don't even know if you can see this on film. The sunshine's so bright. It's not a good day for filming. Right, so I'm feeling a little bit more confident now. I'm going to lower it into the soil. Look at that. There she goes. It's weeding. Nice. There she goes. It's great. I don't have to control the steering. It's all, the steering side of it's all working really well. So you've got centimetre precision on that steering, which is absolutely fantastic. So it's quite deep in the soil, I think. It's uprooting any weeds that are in there. It didn't even need weeding because these crops were only planted yesterday. But the whole idea this season is for this stuff to be literally a test bed. There it goes. I'm not adjusting it at all on the hydraulics. Maybe I'll just move that a little bit. Its claws, even though they look sort of quite kind of deadly, they don't really seem to bother the plants too much. They're not ripping the plants out, even though, like I said, they were only planted yesterday, so the roots aren't holding them in very much. So it's good. It's not pulling any leaves off. I'm quite pleased with that. And the claws themselves are absolutely massively over-engineered. They could do with a bit of like elasticity probably. They're like huge, great big steel devices. So I could go a little bit deeper, I guess, because it's not actually weeding on the left hand side, so I think that would be good. So ultimately this would have, or eventually this would have depth sensors on it, so it actually like sets the distance to the top of the soil. But yeah, I haven't got that far yet. That'll be like quite a way in the future probably. There we go. We've literally not taken a single leaf off the plants, which is great. Oop, it's gone a bit deep. That's okay. It's good to go. Oop, is it going to rip the plant apart? No. No, it's not. It's great. And it's just like absolutely. Oh, it then ended up at the end of the bed, so I'm trying to raise the claws at the ground. There she goes. Great. Here we are on the left-hand side bed, which was planted in April, and the machine's ready to go, I think. So if we look at the arc, we've got 22 waypoints there, and the first one's 1.34 metres away. So I'll put it into autonomous mode to check that I'm actually on the right bed, and we'll watch the steering. If the steering goes really crazy, then we're on the wrong bed. Press the button. No, that looks okay. So let's just like edge it forwards really slowly, like before. There it goes. Whoop. Probably hit a stone or something. Slow down. Come on, just go slowly. That's nice. Thank you very much. So we've got the same deal here. I'm trying to film and operate these hydraulics at the same time. What I can do is I can turn on the claws. Let's give it a bit of throttle. Get those claws moving nice and quick. That'll do. Let's see what. Yeah, the robot's just doing the same thing. It's following the course. So I just need to forget about that really. Let's bring the claws down a little bit. So again, I don't want to destroy these crops, although the pigeons have already done pretty good job of destroying some of them. And claws need to be moved. There we go. There she goes. I'll take my glasses off. That's no good, is it? There we go. Right. So I'm just going to lower the claw down. The sunshine's so bright I can't really see what's going on the screen of the camera. There she goes. That's quite deep. It's okay. Yes, going well. The weeds aren't going to survive this. And these plants are bedded in quite a bit better. So, oops, I think the claw's a bit deep. Now they're too shallow. So I'm operating it by hand on the remote control. Like I said before, you have a depth sensor to do it properly. There we go. That's nice. Going well. Great. Also, there'd be a camera on the system to check that the claws are going right down the centre of these plants. But that's not working yet. Well, the camera's working, but I've not done the programming. Oh no, we've just destroyed the plant. Oh, and another one. Oh dear. I don't know what's going on. Why is it all going wrong? Right, we're back on track. We're bound to have some casualties, considering this is only the second test. I think that's acceptable. We've got some spare plants in the glasshouse ready to replace the injured ones. We've got another one. One's dead. Oh dear. And another one. Oops. I'm doing a lot more damage than the pigeons did. Not that I actually forgive the pigeons at all, obviously. Looks like it needs to go down a bit. The soil seems to undulate a little bit. I think that one just got zapped. Down another one. Maybe it'll recover. Ah, no! Probably concentrate a bit more on not trying to destroy the crops rather than operating the camera or talking. Ah! What's going on here? One there. I think that one's dead. just had a bit of an accident there. I think the problem is that the controls on the radio controller aren't intuitive, so I've got this button here, reverse, so I've got confused between up and down. I think it's the same on sideways as well, but let's try and carry on a little bit. Get the revs up. No. Oh. What are you doing? A bit quicker this time. This means that more of the crops will die, I think. Or maybe they won't. Those have come out of the ground. It's coming to the end of the beds. I think the ground's undulating quite a lot, that's the problem. It's okay. That's the end, I think. How many broccoli have we destroyed? Did anybody count? We're back in the safety area of the workshop now. The machine's in neutral. I'm just looking at these claws. So as time went on, I was basically ripping out more and more broccoli plants. And I think something that was to do with the amount of debris that's collected on the ends of these claws. So that debris will effectively increase the radius of the claw. So that's something to think about. Also, what you really do with just reducing the size of these claws during testing phases, because it just makes life really difficult. I'm quite pleased with the test, but there's a few things I could improve. So the things that are working well is the encoder on the wheel there, down there is working. That's great. The encoder here on the side to side. Let's demo that. That's working anyway. But the encoder on the drawbar is not working for some reason. Drawbar itself works really well. We'll demo that. Stand back a little bit. I've not even got any revs on the machine, and it's like really fast. Let's demo that at higher speed. The idea there is to basically stop the implement momentarily so that it could do in-row reading on the y-axis. But yeah, for some reason I don't know why, but the code is not working. I've got it. Yeah. It'll probably work now. So the wheel encoder works. I think the drawbar encoder is like on and off. It's on the blink. Something wrong with it. Maybe I'll just replace it. What's going on there? But now you can see the display a lot better now we're inside, not in the bright sunshine. This display is actually meant for use outside in the bright sunshine. Obviously works a lot better indoors. So I think that's the end of the test. For now I think I have to think about doing something with those claws. Yeah, just like sleep on that for a day or two.